Good afternoon. I'm Uttara, and I'm very happy to see you. Thanks for coming. Many times when I'm at the beach, people ask me this question, how do I get strong abs? So here's a way. We're going to do a few different exercises, only maybe 5 minutes you'll spend. The first is crawl position. So it's like this, your shoulders are over the wrists, the hands slightly angled out, fingers slightly angled out. Pull your shoulders down from the ears, straighten the arms, and externally rotate the shoulders. So not this way, but rotate the shoulders out slightly. Okay, toes are curled under. Make sure your core is engaged. Don't let yourself sag down, and also no rounding of the upper back. Shoulders are down from the ears, looking straight down to the floor, and lift the knees. Knees are off the floor, you can see that. So they don't have to be very high, just an inch or two. And immediately you'll notice how your abdominal muscles absolutely have to engage. Now, tell you the truth, every exercise that we do in our programs is fundamentally core stabilization work. There are some that more specifically you'll notice it, but core is not really understood well. Most people think of like the kind of crunches and sit-ups like we used to do, but those exercises really pull on, strain your neck and shorten the rectus abdominis. Keep the knees up if you can. If you have to, bring the knees down. My knees are still off the floor, just a little bit up. Yeah. Rectus abdominis is like the exterior abdominal muscle that most people see, like in bodybuilders. But generally, if we just work on shortening that muscle, then it makes you get kind of rounded with your posture, which we absolutely don't want. Okay, exercise 2. I call this dead bug with the band. So if you have a band, that would be great, stretchy. If not, no harm. You can just hold with the arms up. The position is overhand grip on the band, and then wrap the hands so the external rotators of the shoulders are engaged. I like to have the hands facing each other so you're pulling out slightly. Okay, now you can keep your feet like this, but you won't feel much going on in your core. And then lift the legs. Now here you should have a neutral spine position, so the lower back is just slightly off the floor. No rounding, the legs should be at 90-degree angle. A couple of areas here that people kind of cheat a bit is to bring the knees up like this, because then you can tone down the core. So make sure the knees are directly over the hips, legs are 90-degree angle. Keep pulling out on the band, shoulders down from the ears. Avoid straining with your neck and shoulders. So you should really feel 100%. Now, if you're quad dominant, you might feel it in your hip flexors or in your thigh muscles. So if that's the case, you might start with your feet on the floor. Okay, relax for just a moment. Next, we're going to do the same position, but with shoulder flexion. So set the legs, set the arms. Inhale, arms come back to the floor. Exhale, arms up. And as you're performing this move, lower back should stay in the same neutral position. So with the diaphragm, using the diaphragm as a core stabilizer to maintain the same level of contraction in your abdomen. Inhale, arms go back. Exhale, arms up. Couple more reps. At this point, if you're new to the exercises or if you feel the arms don't go back fully, no harm. Just do what range of motion you have available to you. Be sure that your chin is perpendicular to the floor, no straining of the neck and shoulders, only using the abs. Really good. And rest again. We're going to do a similar pattern, and this time the arms are up and legs are up. Now, really brace your core fully. Slightly, only a few inches, the arms and legs go forward and back away from each other, and then pull them back toward each other. And throughout this action, only a few inches, don't go far. Notice how hard your abdominal muscles are working here to hold your ribs and hips in proper alignment. And that is what true core work is. The internal oblique muscles keep the hips and ribs in a stable position. Just a couple more. Focus on using the abdominals. Do not let your back arch when you extend. And always, if you start feeling this in the lower back, it's a compensation for weak abdominals. So just stop, put your feet down. Do the same exercise with the feet on the floor. Lastly, I like to do one for the upper back, just to compensate for the fact that we've been shortening and working this part here. So let's work the upper back and as well the glutes. So here, the hands are together, feet slightly wider than hips, and it's just like the letter Y. Arms come up on a diagonal at the top. Palms are facing each other. Inhale up, exhale down. Really use your glutes. Don't let the back arch again, so you must maintain good core stability as you're doing this one. Really good. Keep the arms stiff. Drive the movement from the shoulder blades. Notice how your feet and glutes have to engage. Again, pelvic stabilization, core stabilization. Try this series for a week or so, week, maybe 2 weeks. Let me know how that works for you. See if you notice an improvement in your abdominal muscle strength. Thank you for joining me. I'm Uttara. Have a wonderful day. Please enjoy my other YouTube videos and your Zoom classes. The link is in the comment section below. Thanks so much. Have a great day.